quilt, because the other day I was sitting and praying, making a quilt, and God told me to make this sweet lady, we call her Mama C, a quilt. But I found out she likes purple. So I've been thinking about what kind of quilt to make, but I come up with a log cabin, my version of log cabin, a scrappy log cabin. So what I did is I went and got some purple material and I cut a 20-inch square, or me and Steven did it together. And then I took my batting, see my 20-inch square, purple, yay! And then I took my batting and I made a 20-inch square of batting. Me and Steven did it together. Hey, we went to Oh So Pretty, and we'll take y'all along with us where we bought this material. And Oh So Pretty is so pretty. It's like, oh, every time I go in there to see all the pretty fabrics and everything. And the people is so sweet and kind. If you ask them, they'll come and help you and everything. That is so cool. But we got purple flowers and purple and pinkish color flowers. And we're going to put, this is going to become the log cabin. In the old tradition log cabin, they always had a door, or some people called it the heart of the cabin, so you can get inside. And this is going to be our door. So we're going to put it right down here. And the way I did it, I folded a little seam here, and I folded a little seam here, which I'll show you in the sewing machine in a minute when I hobble back over there. And I sewed it here. But then the next cool thing is, what it's called scrappy blanket, is I got a whole bunch of jelly rolls, purple. I got a bunch over there too. And you just pick up one. You don't sit here and think which one you put on there. You just grab. That's what's so cool. And then you turn your pretty sides together and you sew down here and you cut this off and then you sew on this side. Then you take your next scrappy, your next jelly roll. You don't say, oh, which kind? You just grab and you put it here and you sew it here and go around. And then you do it clockwise all the way around. But let's go to the sewing machine and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, like I said, I fold this little piece down and I just did a little stitch on top. And I try to make it as straight as I can. But remember, this is a scrappy quilt and it don't have to be perfect. And when I get to this edge, I fold this edge down just a little, just to cover the raw edges. And I leave my needle in and I turn it. I lift up my pressure foot and I turn it. And then I sew down. And I always try to make sure when I put my jelly rolls on, I start with the same side. That way they all kind of match. And I just come over here and I just grab one, whichever one comes up. I'm not worried about if they match or not. All thing is, everything has purple except the door, which is pink. And I line them up and I just start sewing. I stay on the edge. It's 1/4 of an inch. And then when I get down here to the end, I take and I fold this back. I even up this side right here and I fold it. And then I cut it. And that way it ends up being straight. Okay, and then you just finger press this out, make sure it's straight and even. Start this end back up here, line it up on this side and up here. And if it's not quite even, it's okay. It's a scrappy quilt. And let me tell you a secret. No quilter police is going to come and say, oh, you did it wrong. Because be you, be free. Just have fun. That's the whole thing in making quilts, having fun. you line up this edge over here, and you cut. You make sure this edge is lined up, this edge is lined up, and this edge lined up, and you cut it. And that way it ends up being straight. And you just continue sewing. Okay, so we started here, we put our door in it, and then we just kept on going around and around and around in clockwise. And then we've got our back on here, so we're already quilting as we go. So this way, this is our back, and that's the front, so we don't have to put it on a big quilting long arm and quilt it. But now, we've got to trim it up. Hopefully I can do this sitting down. I line up my purple edge because I know my purple is 20 inches like I want it to be. Y'all pray for me that I don't go warky. And you just trim it up. I'm used to doing this standing up, but right now I can't stand up too much. And I think I need a new blade. So now we got it squared up to 20 by 20. And then we just continue sewing all of our squares as big as we want them. And I want mine 3 across and 4 down. And as you can see, I've already got some started, and I've got a few more to go. So I'll be back with you in a few minutes when I get to the next step. while, y'all. When I made Mama C's prayer blanket, man, I was in so much pain. You wouldn't believe how much pain I was in. That's just before my surgery. Let's do this. This thing right here. Surgery. But anyhow, we're back. And Mama C really loved her blanket. And she was just blown away by it. And Susan and she cried, and she went around church, Stephen says, showing everybody, and she couldn't believe that it was her favorite colors and the flowers and everything. And it was just so awesome. I'm glad that God used me to make it for her. And it's a prayer blanket because we prayed all over it, and we got people to anoint it and stuff. And it's just like a big bear hug from God. When you're going through things, you can wrap up in the blanket and you feel warm and safe and secure. And Susan will put a picture of it up here in the corner, somewhere or another. Maybe this corner, maybe that corner. I don't know. It'll be up there, Mama C receiving it. And we also showing you our favorite store where we buy fabric at. It's oh so pretty in Opp, Alabama. Man, they got some of the prettiest material there. Wow, it just blows you away. Some good coffee. She does a good job now. She's learned how to make coffee. I cannot make coffee no more because I turn it over to Susan. And she makes it so good. Ooh, she makes the best iced coffee too. But anyhow, back on my subject. Y'all, thank you for watching our videos and coming along with us. And y'all leave comments on what else you want us to make. And please like, share, hit that ignoring bell. Like I said, leave comments of what else you want us to show you. And until next time, bye ya!